I've always had problems with alcohol. And then obviously when I moved out of my carer's house and I moved into a friend's, it just went a bit wild, to be honest. And my life just went downhill.
So that must have been really hard because, okay, you were sleeping on someone's sofa, but effectively you were homeless.
Yeah.
Meet Gemma. As a teenager, she knew all too soon in life what it was like to have nowhere to call home. She was rescued from homelessness by the charity Llamau and given a room in a supported house.
And it's a lot better from where I used to live here, because I'm more settled.
And how long have you been here now?
Nearly 3 years in September, so
quite a long time.
The longest.
And when you say the longest, is that the longest that you've felt like anywhere has been sort of home, or?
Yeah, I've kind of turned it into my home. It's hard, you've got to kind of think of it as like a family. It's like, because we are like a family unit in some type of way.
Gemma is now 20 and says the support turned her life around.
Changed me as a person, because before I was naughty. I'd go missing a lot. I'd drink alcohol, bother with the wrong people and get into trouble. I'm a lot better, I'd say. I've done like a 360 and that's just because of this place.
What would have happened if Llamau and this kind of support hadn't been an option for you?
I don't think I'd be where I am today, to be honest. I think I'd either be down the wrong road, in jail or possibly dead. So, before I moved here, I was sofa surfing type of thing. So, and I didn't like it because I don't know. I used to go to town and I used to see people like homeless people and all that. But like you always think, oh, like they're on drugs and like they're not really worth your time and all that. But then when it comes to like me being in that situation, you know, kind of opened my eyes up to everything.
Projects like this one, helping young people feel safe again and to find stability, are crucial if homelessness is to be tackled early on. A staggering 50% of rough sleepers became homeless before the age of 21.
But places in houses like this one aren't easy to come by, and experts say the real solution has to be early prevention. A pilot project in schools called Upstream Cymru could be part of the answer.
You do a survey with all children, and with those children you're asking things like, have you spent a night away from home where you weren't able to stay at home? Have you been falling out with parents a little bit more than normal? Little indicators. They're not things that would get you on the radar in the school necessarily, but they're indicators that something might be awry. And through that we can then intervene and you can bring in mediators. And what we saw in Australia when they brought that in is they reduced youth homelessness presentations by 40%. I mean, that's remarkable. We may not get that level of success, but we've got to try it. If we want to end homelessness, we have to end youth homelessness.
The idea of earlier intervention could prevent youngsters like Gemma falling into homelessness altogether. But despite her experience, she can now look to the future.
You've got a big smile on your face when you talk about getting a flat.
I can't wait.
What does that mean to you?
The world. It really does. I think it's because I've been in care, so any house I've lived in or anything, it's not mine. But this one, it will be mine.
Life is now full of possibility, and Gemma says she hopes to use her own experiences to help other young people going through tough times.